We all want more freedom, and a lot of us work hard now in the hope we'll feel free later. What if there was another way? A way to feel happier, more free, and confident to get better results right now. Welcome to Your Freedom Unlimited, where we share practical stories and strategies to help you show up authentically, drop your fears, and take inspired action on what matters most to you. I'm your host, Jen Ramsey. As a coach with a love for metaphysics, science, spirituality, and strategies that get results, I'll help you step away from self-doubt and create a powerful new story for your life, business, or career. Join me. Would you like more energy and less stress at this time of year? Would it feel great to actually glide into Christmas and enjoy it rather than feeling exhausted by the thought of it? Hi everyone, and welcome to this week's episode of Your Freedom Unlimited with me, Jen Ramsey. This week's episode is all about how to navigate holiday stress with a very simple yet very underutilized technique that will literally work in 5 minutes or less. I know it might sound too good to be true, but it absolutely will work, I promise you. So what is it? It's gratitude. Let me share with you today how we can use gratitude to find more energy and more alignment and just more space in our lives as we navigate this very busy time of the year. And I think this year is busier and we're possibly feeling a little more overwhelmed this year than we might have in previous years. Why? Because I think 2020 has been such a big year for everybody in so many different ways. With the pandemic and all the changes and impacts that has had, plus all of the other things that have happened globally this year, it has been such a big year and probably not at all what some people had expected. And I think as a part of that, it's also been really tiring as we've dealt with all of this change and uncertainty and the ongoing uncertainty. And I know for some people that is still going on. The pandemic is still being felt in a lot of places and a lot of countries. Here in Australia, we are very lucky. We've been very blessed. Things have settled down here, but the knock-on effects are still very evident in our community. So it doesn't matter wherever we are and whatever we've experienced, I think it's fair to say that 2020 has really brought up a lot of things for all of us to consider. I know for me, and I know for many that I've spoken to, it's caused many of us to reevaluate our lives and to really think about what was important, what we thought was important versus what actually is important. And for me, I'd have to say it's also been a huge year. Things have been a lot busier as I took on extra things like my yoga teacher training, starting this podcast, and expanding my business to do more coaching. At the same time, family life has just kept on keeping on. It's been really busy as well, and this year saw my dad move into aged care, so my sister and I did a lot of work to help get him settled there, and unfortunately he hasn't been as well as he once was. I guess despite all of that, I have really enjoyed the challenges and the achievements of this year, and the good news is that my dad is much more settled now and I think a lot happier. But the thing that I'm finding is that in these weeks now, leading up to the holidays and Christmas, I am feeling tired. I just haven't had the chance to get the rest that I normally do, and I've still got a bunch of deadlines to meet. What I've also noticed is that when I don't get that rest that I need, I just don't feel as good as I normally do. It's harder for me to keep my vibe high. And I find that that's a real warning sign for me. Because when I'm feeling tired and that my vibe is not as good, I know I have to watch my mindset. I've had experiences with anxiety. I know how I need to manage things, and I know what I'm looking at. So for me, in these last few weeks, I've had to really dig in. So aside from getting more rest, which sometimes can be a little bit hard, I've been really focusing on those other techniques that I know really work well for me when I'm in this space. And so I wanted to share that with you today. So aside from more rest, which we can find elusive at this time of year, what else can we do? How do we turn around these low energy levels that we might be feeling, or the stress that we might be feeling at this time of year from the holidays? How can we turn around perhaps thought processes that might be taking us to places that don't support us? I also know that Christmas can bring up a lot of things for people. It's not the happy time for a lot of people that a lot of people would like and that our media likes to share with us. Some people do feel very lonely and can feel very alone at this time of year. So if we're feeling not as good as we would like to feel, if we're feeling lonely or if we're feeling tired or stressed or overwhelmed by what's going on, what can we practically do? So, for me, one of the biggest cures for feeling overwhelmed, stressed, or tired is this tool of gratitude. Gratitude is really amazing. It is something that we've got at our fingertips at any moment of the day. And it's such a powerful tool to really help blow away the cobwebs and to get rid of any low or negative energy that might be hanging around. And we can literally do this in a minute or two. So, how does all of this work? Why is gratitude so powerful? People often ask me this question. Well, it's a very interesting thing that happens for us at the emotional level. Because when we are truly in the energy and space of gratitude, no other negative energy can be around. Just think about it for a moment. When you're feeling grateful, can you also feel anything else? You actually can't. So when we're feeling grateful, we can't be feeling anger, fear, overwhelm, or even fatigue. Why is that? Why does all of this work? Because when we're in gratitude, we've actually stepped over away from fear and all of those negative emotions into the space of love. And when we're feeling love, our world can't help but expand and grow. We immediately feel more love and more positive energy. And the beauty of that is that when we're feeling that love and positive energy, it fuels us, but everyone around us starts to get the benefit of it, and everything that we do starts to get the benefit of it. So gratitude truly is one of the best tonics we could ever give to ourselves at any time, but it's especially great at this time of year. And it's certainly something that I've been tapping into in the last week or so, and it's really helped me turn my mindset right around. So how do we tap into gratitude? Well, it is actually super easy. All you need to do is to take a breath in and step into feeling gratitude. Gratitude just for the little things. This is not about feeling gratitude for big things that you might have done. This is about feeling gratitude for the simple things around you, like the air that you're breathing, the water that you're drinking, or maybe even the seat that you're sitting on, or the device that you're listening to this podcast on. It doesn't have to be anything more than that. But the power of gratitude is when we step into that place, nothing else can be there except for gratitude. And then the more gratitude that we feel, the better we feel. And then it's like layer upon layer upon layer of gratitude. This is really the beauty of this practice. So simple, so easy, and so accessible for any of us in the moment. So, would you like to give this a go? To see how easy it is to do, just take a minute with me now and let's have a little gratitude experience. And I just will say that to you, please, if you're driving, please, put this on pause and listen to it later. But just definitely if you're driving, keep safe. But if you're not driving and you're in a space to do this, let's have an experience of this right now. So all you need to do is just sit calmly, maybe sit, or you can be standing, and just sit or stand quietly for a moment. And just take a beautiful breath in now, all the way down into your tummy. Just breathing all the way down, all the way there. And then as you exhale that breath, just exhale very slowly, even more slowly than you took that breath in. And then just do that again. Take another beautiful long breath in all the way down, down, down into your tummy. And exhale calmly and smoothly. And then keep doing these beautiful deep breaths. And on your next breath in, I'd just like you to bring to mind something you are grateful for. Just one thing. And then bring something else in that you're grateful for. And something else. What else can you be grateful for in this moment? And just take a couple of moments and just really, really take that in, all of that gratitude. And take another breath in just to seal that gratitude practice in. And now just check in with your body. How does your body feel? hopefully it's feeling a lot better. I know just going through this practice, just speaking these words and thinking the things that I'm feeling grateful for has made me feel even better than I was feeling before. So you can do this technique at any time of the day or night, wherever you are. You can be standing in line at the grocery store, you can be driving, you can be cooking dinner, you can be at work, anywhere, anytime you can do this. It's such a quick energy boost that you can give yourself in such a short amount of time. And the good news is that you can really step even more deeply into this flow of gratitude by taking some little hourly, what I call mini gratitude breaks. And I have found this has been really powerful for me. What I do is I literally set an alarm on my clock, and every hour it goes off and I just have just a minute of gratitude and meditation. And that beautiful minute just brings me back into the flow of my day, and I feel so much better when I'm in that space. So all you need to do is just to remember that gratitude is just this great tonic, this great technique that you can use anytime. You don't need to have anything with you, just that intention to feel some gratitude. It's just so easy and so simple. It literally is a 5-minute fix. So that's my very simple tip for this week. If you are feeling tired or overwhelmed and really want to beat holiday stress, then just take a minute to think about what you can be grateful for. It really does work. And then if you take those few gratitude mini breaks during the day that I spoke about, you'll be amazed at how things turn around and how you can start to feel so much better. This has been such a powerful tool for me, and it is such a great practice for me, and I have to say it really has helped turn around my tiredness and fatigue, and it has really helped me approach things very, very differently in the last week or so. Now, this isn't my only podcast episode about gratitude. I have got another very detailed podcast episode about gratitude that you can go back and listen to. And this episode is where I really share about the power of gratitude as a master frequency. So just check in the show notes and I will pop that episode link in there for you. The other thing is if you would like to take even more time out for you, I would love to really encourage you to start a little mini meditation practice for yourself. Research shows that just 5 to 10 minutes out for yourself every day in meditation will make a huge, huge difference to your life. I know it certainly has to mine. Meditation is such a powerful tool that will make the difference for you at every level. It really is the wonder activity, I think, that has of this year. It does everything. It reduces your stress, reduces anxiety and depression, it improves health, it improves creativity and problem solving. And of course, meditation is such a great tool to get to know ourselves better and to really create a beautiful relationship with our inner selves. So if you'd like to give meditation a go, I really encourage you to take advantage of my free How to Meditate for Beginners guide. You can get it completely for free at jenramsey.com/begin. And in that guide, I share with you how to meditate, I share with you how to deal with some of the common roadblocks to meditation, and I also give you 2 free guided meditations so that you can get started today. So please enjoy that and take advantage of that by just going to jenramsey.com/begin. And please just enjoy this episode and share it with friends or anyone you think who would get something out of it from this week. So with all of that, have a wonderful week, enjoy the energy that you get from your gratitude, and I look forward to talking to you very soon. Thank you for joining me on this episode of Your Freedom Unlimited. If you like this show, please share it with a friend. And if you haven't already, subscribe, rate, and review Your Freedom Unlimited on your favorite podcast player. If you have any questions, comments, or feedback, you can reach me directly at jenramsey.com. Thanks for listening.